Let's look at some cube news, shall we? Let's look at something a little bit easier for my smooth lizard brain to understand, and that's Cube. Me understand Cube real good. X-Man Tornado V4. The real Uncle Frank, we've seen that name before on where are we? On Reddit. Found some videos that may or may not have been accidentally shared by Chi. At first glance, it may seem like a typo. So these are a couple of videos which we should go take a peek at. So this is instructions for Tornado V4 dual adjustment system. I beg your pudding. Tornado V4. So at first glance, it might seem like a typo, but if it said V4 in only one place, then it might have been a typo. But here it says V4 in 3 different places on 2 different videos. This is not a typo. Also, there's no reason for them to put videos out now on how to adjust the puzzle that came out 2 years ago. Valid. This is some one of my favorite junior detectives on Reddit is Real Uncle Frank. And look closely at the magnet adjustment in the videos. The adjustable magnets are in the corner pieces. And in the V3, the adjustable magnets are in the edge pieces. Tornado fans know this. And the magnets in the corners are fixed. These 2 videos seem to have flown under the radar because they were posted 2 months ago and only have a few dozen views. Well, not anymore, sunshine. Look at that, 1.2k now. StuCube feels like accessing the restricted section of the Jedi archives. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna look at that video necessarily, but what I am gonna look at, so kudos to Uncle Frank there on Reddit. That's nice work. We're gonna have a look at UK Cuber's video.
The Tornado version 4 has accidentally been leaked by Chi. So what do we know about this cube? What new features does it have? And will it actually be better than the previous model? Well, before that, let's talk about how it actually got leaked. And basically, this post on r/cubers has been going around, and it shows how on Chi's channel there is a playlist with 2 unlisted videos. In these videos, they show how to set up the version 4 Pioneer and Flagship. So let's talk about the features that we actually know have been implemented onto this cube.
Okay, so what we can see then is they uploaded these videos and they uploaded them as unlisted, but they added them to a playlist, which allows any old mug to go in and watch them. So that's good to know. I will remember that. That's good for any YouTubers watching. That's good to know, right? That's good information. Unlisted videos in playlists can be seen, all right? That's important.
Well, the tensioning system looks very similar to the version 3. And to be fair, the fact that they haven't changed this isn't necessarily a bad thing because of how good this tensioning system is already. One very small difference is that the handle to change the settings seems a little bit thicker, which means that it will be more durable and easier to turn, which I like. But this definitely might not be an actual change, and it could just be how it looks.
I don't buy that, personally. I think that's just what it is. I think that's just the video, in my humble opinion.
After that, they show the adjustable...
But you know what excited me? And this is a real dad reveal,
okay? Might not be an actual change, and it could just be how it looks.
Look how stout that thing is. Look how stout that thing is. That is what I want, cube manufacturers, from an adjustment tool. A proper little handle and a proper little metal tool. No mucking around. That's great. And not one that's like this long, like the Moyu one. What are you doing? I don't want that. Nobody wants that. I want something that is an actual tool that will not just fail. UK Cuber in the chat, welcome along, my friend. So yeah, that is a little insight into how my brain works, that looking at the Tornado V4, I was most excited by the
screwdriver. They show the adjustable magnets, which is arguably the biggest difference.
And there it is, look, we're adjusting the corners.
The magnet strengths on both sides of 12 different edge pieces, it is now on all of the corner pieces, which should make setting up the cube a whole lot more efficient. And
it will make it 33.3% more efficient, right? Because you used to have to change 12 things. Now you change 8. Mathematics, everyone.
Another thing we can see from the video is that the cubes are frosted rather than UV coated. This is a shame because I would like at least the top range versions to have UV coating, as this would
we didn't get the UV one until way after the standard release,
which they are not showing in these videos. But what are some other features that haven't been leaked, which could definitely be on the cube? Well, that begins with the core. A lot of people have been suggesting.
So from here, UK Cuber is getting into speculation, I think, about what he reckons is in the new one. And you know what? You can go and watch his video for that. Go and give him them views. Go and subscribe to UK Cuber if you haven't already. What are you doing if you haven't already? Okay, so I think Chi legitimately made a boo-boo. I think Chi legitimately messed up in putting those videos on the playlist, and we can forgive them for that because I wouldn't have thought that an unlisted video could be visible on a playlist. But that's a bit of a rut row. So is it a leak? Yes, accidentally by themselves. It's an accidental self-reveal. It's going to have adjustable corners instead of adjustable edges. That's cool. That makes sense. What else? Well, that's about it really, isn't it? Same adjustment system. That makes sense. Why would you change it? It's great. But better magnet adjustment system. That's what I like to see when a cube is done again. When a cube is, you know, is reinvented. If something's really good, don't change that part. Keep that part the same. And if something could be made better, then make that bit better, you know? UK Cuber, yeah, why would they announce arguably the most hyped 3x3 like this? Absolutely. Like, this is definitely a mistake. Definitely a mistake, if you ask me. Ayan saying the V3 has 24 adjustments. Jeez. Y'all are good at maths, eh? Jaden, I doubt they would be too worried about the leak though. It's about that time of year that the flagship 3x3s get released. Agreed, which is why they haven't backpedaled and hidden the videos. I don't think this is how they planned it though. Definitely not how they planned it, but it'll work. And it's got people making content about it, hasn't it? Look at us. StuCube had a stream about it, excuse me. UK Cuber made a video about it. I'm making a video about it. You know, in that respect, it's working very well. If it was a mistake, it's going very good. But I don't think it was planned, unless Chi have got some like mad good marketing brain. But if they did, why does GG exist? You know, that doesn't make sense. Curious Nick, one of our official Timmies in the chat. It creates hype and that's good. Everyone's talking about this cube. Exactly my point. That's what I'm saying. UK Cuber, they did private one of the videos for a while. Okay, interesting. That is interesting. But then they've unprivated it. So there we are. Well, that's pretty much the Tornado V4, everyone. That's what we know. If you want to watch more about it, go and look at StuCube's stream that he did the other day, which was very good, by the way. I enjoyed that. And watch UK Cuber's video about it, which is also very, very good, and infinitely better than this noise. And not me cubes, I believe that if this does end up getting more hype for the V4, then this will happen again. And the next time something like this happens, it will be planned. And then maybe they'll move. Maybe they'll start sending cubes to me. Yeah. Then they'll send me the cubes and I'll be like, yo, leak, junk mail from Chi, big leak, everyone. And they'll be like, yo, Mike, I heard you can get 300 views on a video. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. Send me the stuff. Mango Cuber, I wonder if the core will be more durable. That's a very good point because they keep breaking. Ben on my team was begging for a new Tornado the other day because his one's broken again. And I also sent one to Richard Yiheng Tao. I sent him one and he had like 3 pieces with loose magnets in them. They've not been a great cube for reliability, hey. Chi Clock V4 leak when? Yo. Curious Nick, I've never had an issue with the core either. I've only had one, and it was a flagship, and it was perfect, but then I don't turn as fast or aggressively as everyone else, so you know, that's what that is.